What's good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite music producer and creative entrepreneur, Riccobeatz, aka Mr. 808. If you're new here, kindly just hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop a new video. Also, you can share your comments on what you feel about the video in the comment section below. So recently I dropped a video on using a certain AI app or a platform that you can use to create your music, and the video has garnered a lot of engagement, both positive, negative, lukewarm, all that. My point is actually as a creator or a producer, musician, this AI has come, it's gonna stay, and we probably will leave it here in this world when our time expires. So it doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost you a thing as a professional to just know so much about it. Just get information about it, just explore it. It doesn't mean that you have to use it, but just know what it entails, the good and the bad, and then it will be upon you to decide if it will suit your production style or processes. Each and everyone have their own opinions and they are entitled to their own. You know that. So if you decide that you would like to use AI in your production, either extensively, entirely, or even just selectively, well and good, do it. If you believe that you don't need AI in your production like fully, then well and good, don't do it. As for me, my production is always fully human. I mean, I just employ the use of AI when I want to maybe extract some stems from some few beats here and there or records, but majorly my work is fully human, and that's why most people are always able to resonate with my productions, from artists to even fans, producers, DJs, and all. So I did the video just to create awareness on the types of developments in the music production world as far as AI is concerned. And thanks for the comments, the engagements. They've been impactful. I've really learned so much on how people take the AI to be, the different perspectives, and that is really helping me to even think of my other content, like now this one and more others to come. So stay locked in. Stick around the video up to the end because I have some good information for artists who would like to get production by fully human input. Basically production by me on good annual membership rates. That is called the 808 community annual membership. I'll tell you about that at the end of the video. So let's keep talking about this AI platform. And for some creators feel like AI came to threaten their jobs. Like, bro, AI cannot threaten your job. If you're good at it, skillful enough, competent, constantly working on your craft, you definitely don't have a problem of feeling fearful of the possibility of a threat of your job being taken. No, that is only happening to producers who are not good at their craft, who don't believe in themselves, who don't have confidence, basically who are work. So if you're a work producer or a creator, then I think AI can really threaten you, and that's why you feel like your job can be taken. What do you think about that? Tell me in the comments below. So maybe we can talk about some of the negative things about using AI. For me personally, there's this feature called the generative AI. Like, for example, you just feed in a prompt and then it generates for you a beat in like 2 minutes. Like, bro, most likely you realize that there's no feeling in that beat. It's not authentic. It's just fully computerized. So many people might fail to be able to resonate with the feeling of the beat and the vibe. It might sound good to the human ear, the chords, the melodies, the hard-hitting drums, but there is something that it might lack. So for me, I'm not for generative AI when it comes to creating instrumentals. I go fully human input, from the melodies to the drums to the arrangement, all that, to the sound selection. That one is fully human. If you get to delegate that to AI, bro, are you even producing music? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Come on, get the Bro, the greatest edge over the AI, which the AI cannot be able to steal from you as a producer, as a music creator, as a musician, as a creator generally, is your creativity and authenticity. That one it can never be able to take away from you. So if you're feeling threatened and you know you're a hardworking producer, committed, dedicated, competent, building up your skills each and every day, bro, that thing cannot take up your jobs. So for me, there are more practical features that I'd like to use if I have to use AI. Like for example, the stem splitter that I talked about, the vocal remover when I want to do like a remix, maybe of a song and something like that. These small tasks that actually feel like the AI is assisting you to just get over a certain small bridge onto the other side of the road. You know, you get it? Not changing something entirely, even though, as I said towards the beginning of the video, to each their own. The feature like the stem splits feature can be important in many ways. Because sometimes I remember an artist sent me a track that he had recorded himself, playing a guitar and singing at the same time. So once he sent the track, I wanted to just extract the vocals so that I could make the beat out of that. So because of that, I was able to extract the vocals. I was able to separate the vocals from the guitar. And now once I had isolated the vocals, I could make the beat with the vocals. Then once I finished making the beat, I sent it back to them overseas so that they could do a proper audio recording, of which they sent me back for now proper mixing and mastering. You know, now with the internet, the world has been made to be a global village. So we don't really have to meet one-on-one so that we can work. I work with people remotely from where I am. So you send me your track, your idea, I make the beat, I send it back to you, you record the vocals either there, or I can even record you virtually from where I am and from wherever you are. And then we just work out a fully professional produced track together. You get it? You should try it. You should try it out. If you have some ideas, just send them over to my WhatsApp or my email in the description below. Another way that AI can be used without being abused is when an artist wants to get some background vocals done on his or her lead vocals. So in this case, maybe there is no background vocalist around in your city or where you are. But for me personally, I do have background vocalists who will even physically come to lay down the vocals for you. But in the case of, you know, not having access to them, then you can use the AI to duplicate some other vocals, change the voices, the notes, the harmonies, so that it sounds more fuller with harmonies without having to get a physical background singer for that. So that's a quite creative use of AI. It's not an abuse, it's a good use of it. Another way that someone might use AI is some artists like their vocals to be changed like totally. They call it transformation. Let's say maybe they want it to sound robotic, or even they want it to sound like the voice of another artist. But I don't like that because it kills authenticity. So for example, you can record your song and then change your voice to sound exactly like Drake's or like Calligraph Jones or like, you know, any artist that you think of. But now for me, that one kills authenticity. And for me, I'm all about creativity and authenticity. Even if you are sampling a track, then make sure that it sounds a bit authentic and creative. That's all. That would make it good. So if you want to transform your vocals to sound totally differently, then that's okay. But at least don't try to make it sound like the voice of another artist, because you know with AI you can actually do that. And now it becomes unethical when you take when you make a song and then you write it using AI and then you change the voice to be the same as another artist, and then you release the song, and now people or fans think that this song is, for example, by Ed Sheeran, yet it's just an AI prompt that you use to write the lyrics and even change your voice to be like that one from Ed Sheeran. So that one is totally unethical, bro. That's what I call the abuse of the AI. But people do it for entertainment, so long as you don't deceive people to actually think that this is Ed Sheeran, then have fun. Maybe it's your hobby doing that, so have a good time with it. For those who would like to use the generative AI, then there are ways you can use it. Instead of just writing a prompt and getting a full song produced by AI, you can use it to maybe write your lyrics, get an idea of the melody, and then now use that sample, send it to a producer, a real one, a human producer, then get it maybe reworked out. Just rework out the whole thing now with a human, so that you eliminate that much of AI element. This way you'll be able to own your music without much risk later on. You'll also be able to give it that human creativity, touch, and authenticity that it might lack because of being generated partially by AI. So if you use it in that way, then I think that would be okay. That wouldn't be an abuse. That would be more of a good use. Then there is this feature of AI mastering. You know, these digital audio workstations, the DAWs, have been there for a long time, and even the feature for online mastering has been there for a very long time. It's just that it wasn't labeled, it didn't have a name. So I don't think this AI mastering feature can take up the job of engineers, because you know it has been there and those who wanted to use it used it. Because I don't believe that any artist who takes their craft seriously will think of using the AI mastering. I mean, you can use it, but that means you have probably never used an engineer to mix your track, to mix and master your track. So you are not going to spend on an engineer anyway. You are just going to use the AI. So there are those artists who will forever continue going to a physical engineer or producer for production, and there are those ones who will always go the AI route. So if you are for the AI route, go the AI route. If you are an artist who values that, you know, connection, creativity, authenticity, professionalism, all that involves the human input, which wins anyway, then continue sticking with that route. If you'd like to experiment with the other route, feel free to do it. But one thing I'll tell you, human wins all day. Artists who use AI for mastering most likely don't have a budget for the engineer. They most likely don't have that budget, and they most likely have never had that budget. So it's okay if they use the AI for mastering. But artists who have a budget for the engineer have always had the budget, will have the budget, and will always continue to prefer getting their songs mixed and mastered by a physical human being. You know, the physical input is unbeatable all through, at least when it comes to music production. Quality music production that is authentic, creative, and resonates with fans. So the bottom line is, there's no way AI is taking up jobs for creatives. There's no way AI is taking up jobs. If at all, it's boosting up the jobs. Producers, beatmakers, musicians, background singers, lead vocalists, all that. There's no way AI is taking up your jobs. If at all, it's giving you guys more jobs, because now for the sake of engineers, even if you use the AI mastering feature, you might need a real human input to just maybe correct some things, you know, the depth here and there, compression, just someone to look over, or rather watch over the whole process to ensure that the AI has done the correct job. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about this truths that I've just stated about the AI in the comment section below, and maybe in the next video I can talk about the disadvantages of using AI in your production, because you know, as there are pros, there could be cons as well. So we can look into that in the next video. Just hit like, subscribe, drop your comment, and turn on the post notification so that when I drop the next video, you can be able to catch it when it's still blazing hot. You remember towards the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I'll tell you something good towards the end of the video, and this is all about the 808 community annual membership, which enables you as an artist to get resources that enable you to progress more consistently in your craft. The resources are beats, you know, recording, mixing and mastering, even guidance on how you should move as you plan on your next releases. The beats are already made, which means they have a vibe that they come with already, so you don't have to stress to get vibes. If you listen to a beat and you like it and it inspires some good vibes, then you jump on with it. So the beats come with a limited lease license, which means you will never need to renew them, and you get access to beats that will take you for the whole year or even 2 years. So that's the sweetest thing about it. You can then get to spread the song over the period of months that you like, and by doing that, you'll be able to stay consistent without having to break the bank. So you can send me a DM for the packages of the 808 community if you are interested to join. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'll be taking in just 4 artists for the month of June, and then we can work on the tracks together and get to see the way forward with the projects, analyze them, see where you need to improve and all that. The packages are highly affordable, especially for this year, but I know that come next year, then the prices might go slightly up. So it's better if you join us right now, today. So when you join my community, we work more closely together. Iron sharpens iron. I win, you win, you win, I win. I win is a win. This community targets especially you who is like very busy. Maybe your 9 to 5 is very rigid and you don't have a lot of time to focus on selecting beats, searching for beats on YouTube and writing your music. So the community provides you with the beats. You just select from the website and you start writing. Then we plan the recording sessions. I do the mixing and mastering, then you do the releasing of the music as we continue working together. Also, for those who are tired of maybe guessing on the next move, what tracks they should work on, how they should release their music, all that, then this community is for you. I'm looking forward to see you joining. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Bless up.
Riccobeatz, Mr. 808.